Right everyone, how's it going? Right, where do I start with this car? Right, to be honest, everything's gone sort of swimmingly really, it's all gone fine. Right up to the point of where I'm trying to get these engines started now. I decided yesterday that I was going to get them up and running. I found another one-way bearing and a pole start on another engine. So I decided to put that on. And time was getting on that, and I thought I'd give it a go today. So after 10 poles, yeah, I don't even think it was 10 poles to be honest, but yeah, it's no good. It's no good at all. It's not the engine. I took the heads, the heatsink heads off of both the engines last night. I took the buttons out, turned the engines over, got them to right at the top to see how much that pinches, that squish on the top of the, you know, where the piston meets the top of the engine. On, let me just show you, on this engine here, this one, this is my engine, this was my original engine that I had in my Savage 21. Although it's quite an old engine, probably 10-11 years old, it's had a little bit through it, you know. I wouldn't say it's had a gallon through it, but it's had a few tanks, definitely. Plus it had a few tanks just sitting sort of like, you know, still. So I didn't run it. So it's had a little bit of running in, do you know what I mean? Where the other engine, this one here, this one, it's like new. Honestly, when I took it off, it's like brand spanking new. So there's nothing wrong with the engine. Lee, if you're watching, I'm not slating the engine, mate. It's absolutely bang on. Trouble is, it's too good, isn't it? We both know what these engines are like. They're an absolute nightmare, especially when they're new. The only thing is obviously, you know, I've got a few problems, obviously with my knee, and I've got arthritis in both shoulders, so doing too much of this can be a little bit, you know, a bit uncomfortable. But and I can't, you know, I've got to have the car up fairly high. I can't get back on my hands and knees like I used to years ago. So what do I do? These arrived today. The little, where are we? Yeah, camera's at the bottom today. Yeah, little one-way bearings. I've got two of them. They've turned up. Only thing is I don't want to really. I mean, I know what's going to happen to them. If I stick rotor starts on these engines, I mean, obviously I know the other one's going to start up, and it ain't going to be too much hassle. Although the engine itself's quite tight. That new one, you know, it's literally solid, and I can't keep going through pole starts and stuff. Now, ideally, pole starts are probably the best thing to use. And before anyone else says anything, yes, I did undo the glow plug a bit, just to make sure the compression weren't as bad. And then I was going to get the engine started and then, you know, tighten it back up again. But didn't even get that far. So there's two pole starts, two good pole starts that are going to go in the bin. I don't know where I'm going to go with this, to be honest. I really wanted the R36s in the car. I mean, look at that. They do look good, don't they? It does look good, and I'm pleased with it. That's the problem. I'm actually pleased with the car. The only thing is obviously I want a car that's going to work. You know, something I can start up. It might be a little bit of a struggle, but, you know, I don't mind, you know, the old blisters on the fingers and that, you know. I don't mind a bit of that now and again, but, yeah, it's going to be difficult getting this started. And I think the best thing to do with that R36 engine is to take it out, put it on like a bench or something, and try and, you know, get a good few tanks through that engine, just letting it idle and stuff. I might make up a little jig with an exhaust and stuff and just mount it on that, get it running, because at some point I will put these R36s in this car. The only thing is now, you know, where do I go from now? Obviously the car's built, the car does run. You've seen the video of it running. I did have it out last night and it was running on my old engine. And I rode it up and down. It ran all right, probably what, 15 minutes outside, just up and down the road. and everything was fine. The car was running lovely, and the idea was to get one engine set up nicely tuned, and then obviously do the other one. This ain't going to be the case. Now, I'm toying with the idea of getting a couple of LRP 32 engines. I might go down the route of that, get a couple more engines for it, unless there's any other engines that anyone else recommends. I don't want 0.28s or 21s or 26s. I want some big mad engines to go in it. All the videos I've seen, people don't seem to be struggling starting them up, and they are a really good engine. So I might sort of look at investing in 2 engines. I don't know if they got them in a model sport or what. I'm going to have a look on the internet in a little while. So this is just really an update on the car, and quite a bit of disappointment, to be honest. You know, I was really looking forward to having myself like a really mad buggy. It's always been a dream of mine, especially when I got the R36. I thought, oh, at some point I'm going to have 2 of these, and I'm going to bang them in a little buggy, and yeah, it's going to be fantastic. Reality of it is, though, is that, you know, if you do sort of like mess about with these engines, they are pretty powerful, and they are very, very, how can I put it, there's a lot of compression in them. Enough to keep doing this business with the pull starts, you know. Don't want to do that. I've gotten through 2 of these now. I bought another 2. I remember when I first got mine originally years ago. I think I got through two one-way bearings then. The one-way bearing that it's in it now is not fantastic. It does sort of slip now and again, and it was all right at first. So yeah, these engines just sort of like kill one-way bearings and pull starts, and then when you weigh up the cost, you know, because I ain't got like millions of pounds, you know, to build my own monster trucks and drive Lambos and things, not like somebody else on YouTube. I wish I was in his shoes though. He's got some nice cars, hasn't he? But yeah, they cost quite a bit of money. So when you start totting it up, if I want to get through, you know, a couple of these every few times I start the car, and then, like, you know, pull starts, if I do, you know, if I put another one on, 12 quid a throw, you know, it's 20 odd quid every time you want to start a bloody car up, innit? So before long, 200 quid on a new engine, it don't sound, you know, it don't sound too bad, does it? So I thought, well, I might as well just go down the route and see if I can get some couple of good engines for it, and we'll see what happens. Yeah, like I say, it was just a quick update on the car. Really sorry to everyone that was looking forward to seeing these going. You know, I'm still toying with the idea of sticking a rotor start just on that one new engine, just for the hell of getting it up and running. Because it could do with running. That's the problem. You know, they're no good when they're stood, and not being sort of like a pretty new engine. And I know it's new, because when I opened it up, it's in, you know, it's in pretty good condition. That engine, it's not had a lot through it, which is a shame. You know, I mean, I really wish, to be honest, that it had a bit of hammering. Do you know what I mean? Because then it wouldn't be so bloody tight, and it, you know, and I could have started them both up and it would have been fine. But it's one of them, innit? At the end of the day, you know, I got a good deal, and I got a very good deal. Too good a deal. So yeah, anyway, let's just have a last look at the car with its 2 engines in. May see it again. You might see it again with the same engines in. Maybe one might have a pull start, one might have a rotor start. Next time you see it, you might have 2 LRP 32 engines in. Or if anyone else has got any good suggestions, like I say, anything 30 and above that's easy to start, or a lot easier than these R36s anyway. Something that don't destroy pull starts or rotor starts or one-way bearings. And yeah, that'll be the. Hopefully I'll get it up and running just for a quick videos for you. If I don't, then bear with me on it. But I did get the car built and I did get it started, and that's what I said right from the start. I said, even, you know, even if I get it sort of going, it's just for the hell of having it. And I can actually say that I've built it. I've had both engines running. I have actually had a go, even though it lasted about, what, 30 seconds, if that. But I'm pleased. And yeah, anyway, I've got really not much else to say apart from I'm just absolutely gutted. And I wish I could just have had it up and running for you and had done a little quick video for you today, but it looks like it's not going to be. Anyway, I'll catch you all soon.